Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Indie Game Movement, the podcast that talks about the marketing and business of indie games. I'm Andrew Pappas. I'm going to be your host again today, and this is episode 148, where we're going to be talking about how to create an engaging player journey. All right, now creating a funnel isn't necessarily a huge challenge, but creating one that isn't mindful of your player's journey will likely not provide you the results or the community you're looking for. There are lots of ways to do this, but one of the best ways to develop and maintain a relationship with your fans is to understand their needs, provide value, and engage with them through email marketing. That's why today our guest shares his expertise on how to build an email list and develop effective email marketing strategies designed to have players take action and stay engaged wherever you are in the development process. So that's what we're going to be talking about right here today on Indie Game Movement. Hey everybody, and we're back, and today I have Ziv Raviv from Daily Cookie with me today. Hey Ziv, how's it going, man?
Hello Andrew, and hello all the indie gaming community, everyone listening to this. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, of course, and we're glad that you could make it, and because you have a lot of interesting things to share about yourself, so I'm going to let you go ahead and take it, and just, if you could, let us know what you do at Daily Cookie, or what is Daily Cookie, because that's a really cool, interesting name, and when you're not working or when you're not working, what do you do in your spare time?
So first of all, it's just a very nice field for someone that grew up as a gamer and as a coder to be here with you guys. And Daily Cookie is actually a service platform for nurturing relationships with your email list. So it's for companies that want to warm up the email list, create a relationship with the email list, and eventually get people in your email list, in your tribe, to buy stuff from you. But you don't want to be the type of can I say douchebag that just goes to your email list and talks with the people there only when you want to sell something. Right. You want to create a relationship first. So I was actually in a crunch, needed that service for the businesses that I run. I operate online schools with online courses and podcasts and in multiple niches. And I had that need. I felt guilty when I went to bed at night, feeling like, I should have sent another email. And I know that when I send more emails that are high value, I make more money. So I really started to feel so frustrated. I decided enough is enough, and I created dailycookie.co. And we are a team of copywriters dedicated to helping you stay in your genius zone, so that by freeing up your time and having us write the daily emails for you. So we like to look at every email is like a cookie, and it's a piece of value that is sweet. It's something that people actually want, and we write it in a way that is valuable, that creates a relationship. So dailycookie.co is basically a place for a flat rate service for us writing all of your emails and planning them and making them sound like it's you and everything. And in my free time, I either occasionally, not as often as I would love to, play Fortnite with my 7-year-old, or play piano with my 12-year-old, nice. Or in general try to do some escape rooms once a week, which is like a huge scene over here in Israel of escape rooms. And that's a little bit about me.
Sweet. Well, that sounds really exciting, especially the escape rooms. I have yet to do one myself, and what was it? I think I remember, or it's more of an experience, but similar. I think even in Japan, they were like exploring the idea of like drive-through escape rooms and things like that. But escape rooms, that sounds really cool. So glad you, that's some of the things that you do in your spare time. It's definitely something I need to add on my list for sure. And again, thank you for sharing what Daily Cookie is. And it sounds really interesting. And I know a lot of the reasons behind of what you decided and why you founded the company are things that we're going to be talking about today. But before we get into that, I'm going to have you go through the Q Box round. And for those of you who aren't familiar, joining us for the first time, Q Box round is simply a series of random questions I prepared for Ziv. So are you ready for the Q Box round?
Let's do it.
All right. What is one major thing you would like to accomplish in your lifetime?
I would like to be a speaker in a convention on the moon, a business convention. It has to be a business convention.
That's awesome. I like that idea and concept is just really cool. So, and hey, at the rate we're going here with Elon Musk throwing who knows what up into the sky, that could be a that sounds very obtainable. So, awesome. That's probably one of the most exciting ones I've heard on the show before. So cool. Early bird or night owl?
Both.
Oh, so you like burning the candles at both ends then, huh?
Well, but basically I don't sleep.
Oh, all right. He just doesn't sleep. So, well, maybe after the show, you should share with me what you use for energy, because that if I could do that, that'd be awesome. I'm typically an early bird, so maybe you can share your secret later.
I'll give you the tip by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
The secret is you sleep faster.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
Interesting. What's one thing that motivates you every day?
I really feel empowered by this notion of making the world a prettier place, one business at a time. So, like every day I work with people and focus on making their business prettier, and that excites me.
Okay, so and when you're saying prettier, it's just like kind of being more either effective with what they're doing and really helping them with like their message and their purpose and everything. I would imagine, right? Along those lines, anyways.
That too. And apart from Daily Cookie, where I serve as the owner and operator and copywriter, I also am a business coach with a graphic team of 6 graphic designers and a website developer. So I coach people. And when I coach people, which is a big portion of every day that like I do a lot of these, I really focus on the details of making things pretty. So sometimes even just literally the aesthetics of a business are important, because details matter and aesthetics create user experience, and user experience creates transformations, and transformations are what we're all here for.
Exactly. I couldn't put it better myself. Cool. All right. If you could only listen to one song for an entire day, what would it be?
I'm a very practical person, so it will probably be like this 3-hour track of meditation music, because it helps me to focus on my work when I'm not in a meeting.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So you are very driven and focused. I like it. All right, and now, last but not least, the staple here on the show is, what game are you playing right now?
Did you hit the record button, by the way?
Sorry, I said, what game are you playing right now? There might have been an issue with their connection. Why don't we pause, and I'll ask that question again. What game are you playing right now? I'm
not really spending a lot of time by myself playing, but I am playing Fortnite with my kid, as I've mentioned. I play a little bit of Roblox with my 9-year-old, so a little bit of that too.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for taking us and sharing some more about yourself with the Q Box round. But without further ado, we're just going to get right into our topic today, which is how to create an engaging player journey. So some quick context here for people, and is simply what is a player journey, right? And how I define it, and I'm sure how Ziv will define it as well too throughout our discussion, is simply from the moment that you create awareness and sharing your game with other people. What is that experience like, all the way down to them either joining your community or making a purchase? What is that whole entire journey, that process, like for players? So that's what we're really going to be getting into the heart of with today. And a big part of that, obviously, is going to be about email marketing. So to kick off this discussion, Ziv, what would you say is the importance of understanding the intent and visualizing your player's journey when it comes to email marketing?
First of all, I really love how you focus on that, and the whole topic of the hero's journey is discussed a lot in the context of movies and of like stories in general, storytelling. There's the notion of all the stories coming back to a hero's journey, all the way from finding a mentor, going into the unknown, fighting, overcoming all sorts of obstacles, like dying and being rebirthed, and then coming back, like a new, better person. And if you Google hero's journey, there's a lot of information about that.
Joseph Campbell.
Yes. In email marketing and in business in general, it's very much the same. You need to think about it and you need to find a way. And we actually, we've created an infographic. We can share it with your listeners of the email marketing version of the hero's journey. And it's all about bringing up the awareness levels of the hero, of your customer. You need to know what are the options out there for the hero, and you need to understand how do you actually integrate into their life. It all starts with a person that has a problem. They're either bored or they can't find a good game, or they have a very specific niche type of taste for what they love to play, or even they have problems outside of their phones or consoles or whatever, but those problems are become easier to bear with a good game, with a good session. So they have a problem, but they don't know what to do next. And then the lowest level of awareness is that they don't know that they have a problem, right? They don't know, for example, that they're playing a sucky game. They don't know that their game palette is not developed, right? The second level of awareness means that they know that they have a problem, but they don't know if there is a solution. So they know that they are playing games that are not fun for them and are wasting their time. They feel bad about it. But if they know that they want to find a good game, they have this desire, I will find a good game to play, but it doesn't exist yet. They don't believe that it exists. Right. So that's a second level of awareness. And the next level is they know that there are games out there that are good, but they don't know that your game is one of them, or they know that your game exists, but you don't know if yours is any better. So that's a level where you know about the problem, you know about the solution, but you didn't choose you yet. And then there's the next level, which is they know they have a problem, they are looking for a new game, they know there are other games out there that are good, they know that your game specifically is available for them, and even the best level of awareness, they know that yours is really a good fit. And then you just need to take their money. So the problem with planning for a customer journey is that usually we think that people will go from one level of awareness to the top level of awareness like that, if we'll just put the game in front of them. But that doesn't work like that. You actually need to stop assuming. We all know what that means, making assumptions. And you need to kind of take into consideration that maybe they are not that hot towards your game yet. Maybe they don't really understand that what is different about your games, meaning they know that there are games out there, but they don't know